Morning, students of class 5. Students, today I'll be continuing with English grammar, unit 10, verbs, transitive and intransitive. So, those of you who are having grammar books, please turn to page number 39. Turn to page number 39 of your English grammar books. Students, now we know that a sentence can be divided into three parts: subject, verb, and object. And to find the subject, we need to remember the two keywords who and what, plus the verb, plus the predicate. And to find out the object of the verb, we need to ask the question with what or whom after the verb. So we'll get to know the object. So if you remember the two keywords of subject, to find out the subject, that is who, what, and object, what or whom. So you'll be able to identify the subject and object. And once you identify the subject and object in a sentence, then you can know that which verb is transitive and which verb is intransitive, because transitive verbs requires an object to complete its meaning in a sentence, whereas an intransitive verb does not require an object. So, presence of object, transitive verb; absence of object, intransitive verb. Students, we had done exercise 1, and then we had also discussed about transitive and intransitive verb. Once again, I am revising, students. What are transitive verbs? Verbs that have an object are called transitive verbs, and verbs requires an object. Why do they require an object? To complete its meaning in a sentence. Why do verbs require an object? Verbs require an object to complete its meaning in a sentence. And when presence of object in a sentence is there, then you can say that the verb is transitive. And what are intransitive verb? When a verb does not require an object to complete its meaning, then it is called intransitive verb. Here, without the object, the verb uh, conveys the complete sense by itself. Verb does not require an object to complete the sense. Then you can say that the verb is in intransitive verb. So absence of object, intransitive verb; presence of object, transitive verb. Now students, I'll be doing exercise number 2. Now underline the verb and write whether they are transitive or intransitive. Students, we will underline and then write transitive or intransitive. Now in the first one, he drank the whole milk. Now student, which is the subject in the first one? He. Who drank the whole milk? So answer would be he. So he is the subject. Drank is the verb. So please underline the verb drank. Drank is the verb. So you need to underline the verb drank, because he drank. The action done by him is drank. So drank is the verb. And the object, he drank what? So we get the answer. He drank the whole milk. So here the whole milk is object. So we can say that the word drank is transitive verb. So please write transitive in the first blank. He is the subject, drank is the verb, so underline verb, and the whole milk is the object. Who drank the whole milk? He drank the whole milk. So he is the subject over here, drank is the verb, and the whole milk is object. And the verb drank is transitive verb because it requires an object, and here the object is the whole milk to complete the meaning. Now, second, she is buying fruits. Now, who is buying fruits? She. So, she is the subject, is buying is the verb, and she is buying what? So, we get the answer fruit. So, fruit is the object. So, she, subject, is buying verb, fruits, object. And since we have got object followed by the verb, so we can say that is buying is what? Transitive verb. Is the helping verb, children, and buying is the main verb. You need to keep this in mind. Is the helping verb and buying is the main verb. So here buying is transitive verb. She, subject, who is buying fruits? Answer is she. So she is the subject, is buying is the verb, and fruits, she is buying what? So we get the answer fruits. So fruit is the object. Now the third one. Cats mew. Who mew? Cats. We got the answer. Cats. So cats is the subject. Mew is the verb. So please underline mew. Now there is no object after mew. So we can say that mew is intransitive verb. The sentence is conveying the sense but without object. So mew is intransitive verb. Who mew? Cats mew. So cats is the subject, mew is the verb, and here there is no object. So we can say that mew is intransitive verb. Fourth, the thief ran away. Now, who ran away? The thief. So thief is the subject. Ran is the verb, action done by the thief. And away, the thief ran what? We are not getting the answer. The thief ran whom? We are not getting the answer. So away is not the object. So we can say that the word ran is intransitive verb. The who ran away? The thief ran away. So thief is the subject, ran is the verb, but away is not object. So ran is intransitive verb. So please write intransitive in the blank. Now fifth, the police caught the thief. Now who caught the thief? The police. So what is the subject? The police. Caught is the verb. Please underline this. Now the police caught whom? So answer will be the thief. So object is there. So we can say that the verb caught is transitive verb. The police, subject, caught, verb, the thief, object. So when the verb has got an object, you can say that the verb is transitive. So caught over here is transitive. So children, please underline the verbs. In the first underlined rank, it is what? Transitive verb, because the whole milk is the object in this. Second, she is buying fruits. Is buying is again transitive because fruits is the object in this sentence. Third, cats mew. Mew is the verb but does not have object. So we can say mew is intransitive. The thief ran away. In this, ran is the verb but away is not object. So again, ran is intransitive. Fifth, the police caught the thief. Caught is transitive because it has got the object, the thief. Now students, let's turn to page number 42. Now, sixth one. They waste money. Now, who waste money? They. So, they is the subject. Waste is the verb. So, we need to underline the word waste. And they waste what? So, answer is money. So, when we get the answer of what? Money. So, we know that object is there. So, they is the subject, waste is the verb, and money is the object. So, we can say that the verb waste is transitive because it has got an object. 7. The baby is crying loudly. Who is crying loudly? The baby. So the baby is the subject. Is crying is the verb. But loudly, no. Loudly is not an the baby is crying. What? The baby is crying. Whom? Are we getting the answer? No, we are not getting the answer. So there is no subject. Loudly is an adverb. Loudly is an adverb, and generally objects are nouns. So we can say that is crying is intransitive verb. 8. Sunidhi Chauhan sings nice songs. Now who sings nice songs? So we get the answer of who? Sunidhi Chauhan. So Sunidhi Chauhan is the subject. Sings is the verb, so we need to underline. And Sunidhi Chauhan sings what? So we get the answer nice songs. So nice songs is the object. So we can say that sings is transitive verb. So please write transitive in the blank. Sunidhi Chauhan is the subject, sings is the verb, and nice song is the object. So when the verb has got object, you can say that it is transitive verb. 9th, Sunidhi sings nicely. Who sings nicely? Sunidhi. So Sunidhi is the subject. Sings is the verb. Please underline sings. And nicely, Sunidhi sings what? Are we getting the answer for what? No. Sunidhi sings whom? Are we getting the answer? No. So nicely over here is again adverb. You look, students. 8th also the verb sing is there. 9th also the verb sing is there. But in one sentence, the verb sings act as transitive verb, whereas in the ninth sentence, it acts as intransitive verb because it does not have an object. So Sunidhi sings nicely. In the ninth sentence, sings is intransitive verb. So please underline sings and write intransitive in the blank. 10th, we grew vegetables in our backyard. Who grew vegetables in our backyard? We. So we is the subject. Grew is the verb. And we grew what? Vegetables. So there's an object over here. An object is vegetable. So we can say that the word grew is transitive verb because the verb has got object. We subject, grew verb, and we grew what? We getting the answer vegetables. So vegetables is the object. So we can say that the verb is transitive. So here grew is transitive verb. Now the 11th one. Tomatoes grow in my backyard. Now, what grow in my backyard? Tomatoes. So, tomatoes is the subject. Grow is the verb. Now, tomatoes grow what? Are we getting the answer for what? No, we are not getting. Tomatoes grow whom? Are we getting the answer? No. So, in my backyard is not the object. So, we can say that the word grow is intransitive verb. The word grow is intransitive because it does not have an object. बेटा जहां पे डायरेक्ट वर्ब के बाद ऑब्जेक्ट होता है वो क्या होता है? ट्रांजिटिव. और यहाँ पे डायरेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट नहीं है इसलिए क्या हो गया? इंट्रांजिटिव. 12. They ordered Chinese food. Who ordered Chinese food? They. So they is the subject. Underline ordered, it is the verb. And they ordered what? Chinese food. So Chinese food is what? Object. So we can say that the verb ordered is transitive because ordered has got the object Chinese food. They ordered what? They ordered Chinese food. So here ordered has got object Chinese food. So we can say that the verb is transitive. Now students, let's go through the tip of the day. Remember to find the object of a verb. And we ask the question what or whom after the verb, not where or how. Yes, children. Now, very important thing to remember. आपको बेटा अगर ऑब्जेक्ट पता करना है तो बस आपको दो कीवर्ड्स आपको याद रखने हैं, व्हाट और whom. यू अगर वेयर और हाउ आपने किया तो आप कंफ्यूज हो जाओगे. वेयर फॉर एग्जाम्पल इन द बैकयार्ड, अभी टमाटोज ग्रो इन माई बैकयार्ड द 11th सेंटेंस सेड, वो आंसर दे रहा है वेयर, टमाटोज ग्रो वेयर. तो वेयर से आपका ऑब्जेक्ट नहीं निकलेगा, बिकॉज ऑब्जेक्ट आपका किससे निकलेगा, ओनली विथ टू कीवर्ड्स, व्हाट एंड whom. तो आप वेयर और अगर हाउ आपके दिमाग में क्वेश्चन आया तो आप ऑब्जेक्ट आप आइडेंटिफाई नहीं कर पाओगे, एंड देन आपका जो है वो रॉन्ग हो जाएगा. सो रिमेंबर द टू कीवर्ड्स टू आइडेंटिफाई एन ऑब्जेक्ट, एंड द टू कीवर्ड्स फॉर फाइंडिंग एन ऑब्जेक्ट आर सब्जेक्ट प्लस वर्ब प्लस इधर व्हाट और whom. आपको व्हाट और whom में से एक कोई भी लगा के क्वेश्चन बनाना है. अगर आपको आंसर मिल जाता है तो इसका मतलब ऑब्जेक्ट है सेंटेंस में. ऑब्जेक्ट है तो वर्ब क्या होगा बेटा, ट्रांजिटिव. और अगर ऑब्जेक्ट नहीं है तो आपका वर्ब क्या हो जाएगा, इंट्रांजिटिव. नाउ नेक्स्ट इज रीड द सेंटेंसेस एंड पुट देम इन द राइट कॉलम. बेटा अब नीचे कॉलम बने हुए हैं, एक सब्जेक्ट का है, फिर वर्ब का है, एंड वर्ब में भी एक ट्रांजिटिव वर्ब है बेटा और एक इंट्रांजिटिव वर्ब है, और एक ऑब्जेक्ट का है. अभी सेंटेंस पढ़ना है, फिर सेंटेंस में से हमको हर वर्ड को सेलेक्ट करके लेके आना है. सब्जेक्ट का सब्जेक्ट वाले कॉलम में, ट्रांजिटिव वर्ब ट्रांजिटिव के कॉलम में, इंट्रांजिटिव इंट्रांजिटिव में, और ऑब्जेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट में. फाइन. फर्स्ट है शी राइट्स नीटली. अब बेटा इसमें हु राइट्स नीटली, शी. तो शी आपका क्या है, सब्जेक्ट है, तो आप शी को अपने सब्जेक्ट वाले कॉलम में लिख दिया. राइट्स आपका क्या है, वर्ब है. वर्ब तो है, बट विच वर्ब नाउ यू वांट टू फाइंड आउट वेदर इट इज ट्रांजिटिव और intransitive. हाउ विल यू फाइंड आउट, so you need to find the object. So nicely she writes what, are we getting the answer for what nicely, no. She writes whom, are we getting the answer, no. So beta nicely, sorry, neatly, neatly is intransitive, sorry, it's an adverb, so we can say that writes is intransitive. So you will write writes in intransitive. Writes neatly, neatly is adverb, so you will write writes neatly in the column of intransitive verb. She इसमें आपका क्या है, subject. Writes neatly आपका intransitive verb है, and it does not have an object. Neatly तो adverb है. Got it? Now the second one. The dry leaves crackle. इसमें आपका बेटा subject क्या है, what crackle, the dry leaves. तो आपका dry leaves subject के कॉलम में आ गया. अब crackle verb है, कौन सा verb है, intransitive, because we are not having the object, so we will write crackled in intransitive column. और जहां ऑब्जेक्ट नहीं बेटा वहां यू सिंपली पुट अ हाइफन. हाइफन मतलब डैश लगाना है आपको. नाउ थर्ड, ही बाइज वेजिटेबल्स. हु बाइज वेजिटेबल्स, ही. तो ही आपका सब्जेक्ट हो गया. बाइज आपका क्या है बेटा, वर्ब है. नाउ ही बाइज व्हाट, वी आर गेटिंग द आंसर, ही बाइज वेजिटेबल्स. तो आपका वेजिटेबल्स क्या हो गया, ऑब्जेक्ट. तो जहां पे आपके संग वर्ब के संग ऑब्जेक्ट है तो वो किस कॉलम में आएगा बेटा, ट्रांजिटिव वाले कॉलम में. ही बाइज वेजिटेबल. नाउ नेक्स्ट फोर्थ वन, आई हिड माई टॉयज. ओके, आई क्या है आपका बेटा, सब्जेक्ट. हु हिड माई टॉयज, आई हिड माई टॉयज. तो आई आपका क्या हो गया, सब्जेक्ट. देन हिड आपका क्या है, वर्ब है. नाउ विच वर्ब, ट्रांजिटिव, बिकॉज उसके ठीक बाद में डायरेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट है, माई टॉयज. तो माई टॉयज आपका ऑब्जेक्ट हो गया. आई हिड व्हाट, माई टॉयज. सो वी आर गेटिंग द आंसर फॉर व्हाट. तो माई टॉयज आप ऑब्जेक्ट में लिखोगे और हिड आप किस में लिखोगे बेटा, ट्रांजिटिव वर्ब के कॉलम में, बिकॉज इट इज गॉट एन ऑब्जेक्ट. नाउ फिफ्थ, he went away. Who went away, he. So we're getting the answer of he. So he is the subject. Went is the verb. So and away, away is again adverb. It is not object. तो went away आपका किस में आ जाएगा, intransitive verb में, because डज नॉट हैव एन ऑब्जेक्ट. तो ऑब्जेक्ट के कॉलम में आप क्या लगा दोगे? डैश. 6. Uncle Podger hammered the nails into the wall. Now over here. Uncle Podger आपका क्या है बेटा? सब्जेक्ट है. Hammered आपका क्या है? ट्रांजिटिव वर्ब है. Why transitive verb? Because it has got direct object. देखिए the nails दिख रहा है. He hammered the nails. डायरेक्ट एक्शन आ रहा है. तो the nails into the wall ये आपका क्या हो गया? पूरा ऑब्जेक्ट. ये बेटा पूरा ऑब्जेक्ट के कॉलम में आएगा. The nails into, ये यहां नहीं होगा. You will write over here. The nails into the wall. It will come in the column of object. He आपका अंकल पॉजर आपका क्या हो गया बेटा? अंकल पॉजर इज द सब्जेक्ट. हैमर्ड आपका ट्रांजिटिव वर्ब है. व्हाई ट्रांजिटिव वर्ब? बिकॉज इट हैज गॉट ऑब्जेक्ट द नेल्स. तो यहाँ पे आपका क्या आ जाएगा? द नेल्स विल कम इन द ऑब्जेक्ट कॉलम. गॉट इट? आई होप now transitive and intransitive verbs are clear to you. Transitive verbs who have objects and intransitive verb who does not have object. Now students, next now we are going to learn a bit about tenses. Now what do you mean by tenses? Tenses, there are 3 tenses which tells us about the time. Now can you see in the picture there's a seed? Present, you can see a small plant growing from a seed, and future will be what? Tree. So there are 3 tenses. Past means when you were a baby. Now you are a young boy or girl. That is your present. And what is your future? You will grow into an adult. Isn't it? तो past क्या? जो हमारा बीत गया. Present क्या? जो अभी है. And फ्यूचर क्या? जो आने वाला है. तो अभी आपका पास्ट क्या है? जब आप छोटे से बेबी थे. Isn't it? और अभी आपका प्रेजेंट क्या है? अभी आप 10 इयर्स के एक चाइल्ड हो, 10 इयर्स ओल्ड चाइल्ड हो. और आपका फ्यूचर क्या होगा? कि आप एक अडल्ट में चेंज हो जाओगे आफ्टर सम इयर्स. Isn't it? So past means whatever has passed away. Present is what is now, and future what is going to come. So tenses tells us about the time of an action. कोई भी काम जो होता है वो हमको tenses बताते हैं कि कब हुआ. Time, they tell us the time, whether it was in past tense, in present tense or future tense. Now students, अभी आपका past tense when you were a small baby. What is your present tense? When you are a child. What is your future tense? You will grow into a big adult. Now children, verb have 3 forms. The present tense, that is the first form, root form. ये बेटा first form होता है, root form होता है. इसको हम, you need to learn this. ठीक है? फिर past tense क्या होता है आपका? second form होता है. और आपका पास्ट पार्टिसिपल क्या होता है? थर्ड फॉर्म. एग्जाम्पल, ईट आपका प्रेजेंट टेंस है, एट आपका पास्ट टेंस है, एंड ईटन आपका इज पास्ट पार्टिसिपल. स्लीप present tense, slept past tense, and third form is slept, that is the past participle. Now third, do present tense, and do का past tense क्या होगा? did, and past participle क्या हो जाएगा? done. Now students, अभी you are beginners of learning English, so you need to learn things to improve your English language. So बेटा इस टेबल के ऊपर all of you please write learn by heart. अगर आप ये learn कर लोगे तो आपको वर्ब के तीनों आपको पता चल जाएंगे, तीनों फॉर्म्स. फर्स्ट फॉर्म, सेकेंड फॉर्म एंड थर्ड फॉर्म. दैट इज द प्रेजेंट टेंस, पास्ट टेंस एंड पास्ट पार्टिसिपल. तो आप आराम से चेंज कर लोगे, बट फॉर दैट यू नीड टू लर्न दीज. नाउ प्लीज राइट लर्न बाय हार्ट, एंड you really need to learn these. If you don't learn, you will not be able to learn English language. Okay, so please write learn by heart on top of the box of page number 43, table of forms. Now the first one is awake, awoke, awoken. Awake is the present tense, awoke is the past tense, and past participle is awoken. Okay, now second word is arrive, that is the present tense, past is arrived, and past participle is arrived. Arrive, arrived, arrived. Now look over here. Over here, in the past tense also, arrived can be used, and in the past participle also, arrived is used. So these are certain rules of grammar. Like maths, you have formulas, you cannot change. Same English grammar has got certain rules which you need to learn. We cannot change. Now, third word is advise, and past is advised. Even the past participle is advised only. Fourth word is become, past is became, and then past participle again becomes. Then fifth word is bend, then bent and bent. Students, you need to learn these forms. Then break, broke, broke. Sorry, I forgot. Sixth one. Bite, bit, bitten. Bite, bit, bitten. So you need to learn this. Now, the seventh one. Break, broke, broken. Break is the past first form. Broke is the break is present tense first form. Broke is past tense second form, and broken is past participle the third form. Eighth word is built. That is the present tense first form. Then built, B-U-I-L-T. That is the second form, past tense. And again, past participle is also built. And it depends upon the sentence. So as per the tense, you need to change the words. Ninth, buy, bought, bought. Then bring, brought, brought. And children often get confused between bring and buy. Buy is when you purchase something, and bring is when you carry, मतलब you take something. आप कुछ लेके आए हो. Buy आप जब कुछ खरीद के आए हो. तो there is lot of difference. But बच्चे जब tense change करते हैं तो buy का brought कर देते हैं और bring का bought कर देते हैं. तो don't get confused. Bring starts with br, so the form will also start from br, and buy doesn't have r in it. Bought, so don't get confused. Now 11, chose, sorry, choose, chose, chosen. 11th word is choose. Then is past tense is chose, and past participle is chosen. Choose, chose, chosen. Then 12th word is catch. Past is caught, and past participle is caught. Catch, caught, caught. Then 13th is come. Past is came, and then past participles again come. Please students, you need to learn these forms of verbs. There are 65 forms given, and you really need to learn these. If you don't learn, you will not be able to do it. Now, the 14th one. Do, did, done. Do is the present tense, did is the past tense, and done is past participle. Then draw, drew, drawn. Draw is the present tense, drew is the past tense, and drawn is the past participle. Then drink, drank, drunk. Drink, present tense, first form. Drank, past tense, second form. And drunk is past participle, the third form. 17. Drive, drove, driven. Now, drive is the first form, present tense, drove. Second form, past tense, and driven is past participle. Then die, died, died. Again, please write learn by heart on top of this page number 44 also. So, die, first form, died, second form, and third form is died. बेटा प्रेजेंट टेंस को हम फर्स्ट फॉर्म बोलते हैं, पास्ट टेंस को हम सेकेंड फॉर्म बोलते हैं, एंड पास्ट पार्टिसिपल को हम थर्ड फॉर्म बोलते हैं. Then 19th word is eat, ate, eaten. First form, second form, and third form. Then earn, earned, earned. First form, that is present tense, earn, earn is the past tense, and earned again is past participle. So same in past and past participle. Now, the 21 one we'll do. Fall, fell, fallen. Fall, fell, fallen. First, second, and third form. Then freed, fed, fed. Again, feed, fed, fed. Then fight, fought, fought. Then find, found, found. Fly, flew, flown. Flow, flowed, flowed. Forget, forgot, forgotten. Give, gave, given. Now, children, you all make mistakes. Where you all mistake, students? In the 29th one. Please look at the 29th one carefully. The entire word set of words changes. Go, went, gone. Go, went, gone. Then 30th, grow, grew, grown. Then have, had, had, hear, heard, heard, hide, hid, hidden, keep, kept, kept, know, knew, known. In this case, silent. So we don't say as know, we pronounce it as no. Know, knew, known. Then learn can be used in two different words, either learnt or learned, and same in the past participle also. Learn, learnt, learned, learn, learned, learned. So it depends upon you. बट अगर आप इसका पास्ट में अगर लर्न ले रहे हैं तो आप पास्ट पार्टिसिपल में भी बेटा लर्न ही लेंगे, ऐसा नहीं कि एक में आप लर्न लिखें. क्लियर? ओके. नाउ 37 वन. लीव, लेफ्ट, लेफ्ट. देन lose, lost, lost. Now the 39th one. Make, made, made. 40, pay, paid, paid. 41, quarrel, quarreled, quarreled. 42, ring, rang, rung. Ring, rang, rung. Now turn to page number 45, children. Please write learn by heart on top, students. Now, unless you learn these three forms of word, you won't be able to write correct English grammar. So, please learn these by heart. We have done till 42 and you need to learn these three forms of verb for improving your English language. And students, rest of the words, we'll do it in our next class.